Hello, this is Vishal from Visual Language Experts. Today I'm going to explain you about Summarize Spoken Text. Summarize Spoken Text is a difficult task. There are students who don't know which template to use. Sometimes you are also confused what are the marking criteria. So I'm going to explain you everything today in the video. Summarize Spoken Text gives you marks towards listening and towards your writing. It gives you 10 marks and you get 10 minutes at the start of the question. In reality, you get somewhere around 7 to 8 to 9 minutes depending on the length of the audio, because the lecture audio will also be inclusive of that 10 minutes. So this particular template which I'm going to show you today works in 2024. It will give you 10 out of 10. So stay tuned till the very end. I'm also going to show you how to take notes, what factors you need to consider when you are performing this task. In the exam, as I said, you can get 1 to 2. So 20 marks potentially from this task alone comes towards your listening and towards your writing. So let me walk you through how to perform this particular template and this task in the exam.
Summarize spoken text is very important task. So let me show you how to take notes.
Now, the study of biology is responsible for some of the most profound insights that humans have about the world around them. So, take a look at these 4 panoramas. In the upper left, you see some bacteria. This happen to be equal line. You obviously see a butterfly, a flower, a dolphin. If you see that at the outer space, just looks these different forms and structures. You have no idea that they were all related to one to another. So one of the most profound things that biology told us is that all life on Earth is exceptionally related, similar to one to another. So, for example, all of these life forms rely on DNA and RNA for storing and transmitting and using their genetic and inherited information. They are all based on cell. Cell is the fundamental building blocks of all life. All of these organisms consist of cells, and the cells essentially have the same chemicals inside of them: carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, and nitrogen, and a whole bunch of other stuff in much smaller amount. All these organisms conducted metabolism, in other words, chemical reactions that use and convert energy from one form to another. And the basic chemistry is all very similar to one and another. The types of molecule is used very similar to one and another.
All right. Not bad. We got, if I count, I think more than 20 keywords over here. Okay. Now, this is very important that whenever you take notes, try to write as much as possible. And when you have enough notes, then you can make a choice which one is better, which one is not better. Now, which keyword is better? Obviously, the word which is noun. Okay. So we're going to obviously prioritize nouns. All right. Now, if I read these keywords for you, right? Obviously, I was typing in the exam. I want you guys to write it down. Okay, because writing is faster than typing every single day. You have to make sure that you practice note taking on your notepads so you're ready for your exam. But let me quickly read these words for you. So now study biology, profound, human world, 4 paranormals, upper left, bacteria, butterfly, dolphin, outer space, forms and structures related, life on Earth, similar life forms, DNA, RNA, storing, transmitting, information, cell-based block of life, organisms, chemicals, nitrogen amount, metabolism, reaction. Yes, I think it is reaction. Convert one form, one and another molecules. So we got ample amount of keywords here. This is the building foundation, guys. I would say this is a foundation which is going to help you to get 10 out of 10 in this particular task. The notes, good amount of notes. Okay. Now I will be using them in the template. Okay. All right. So we're going to use the template and we're going to use these keywords. So I'm going to show you how to include the keywords. Okay. Now, sometimes students are very good in taking notes, but they're not able to put the keywords into the template. So it's very important that you should put the keywords in the right manner, making sure that there's no grammar mistake. Okay. Making sure that we are picking the good amount of keywords. That means good nouns. Making sure there's no spelling mistake. Making sure there's no vocabulary mistake. Okay. We cannot repeat same word again and again. All these factors you need to consider when you're putting your keywords into the template. Okay. So let's start with the template. Whenever we're going to use the first word, it has to be in inverted comma because that's a topic word. So in this case, we can put biology. Now, why I'm picking biology, not anything else? Because I know biology I can use 2 times. I don't need to use them in the body. Okay. So biology is the topic, was the main topic of the lecture. Then the second sentence starts. The lecture not only emphasizes the importance of. Now over here, we need to put two keywords. Okay. If we are using only one keyword, make sure it's noun. Otherwise, you need to use with verb and noun. So let's read the keywords. Study, biology, we already picked. Profound, human. We can put importance of the human. And world. If we are going to use world, it has to be with the world as well. All right. But also draws out the relevance of four paranormas. Now here, let's say you do not know the spellings of paranorma. I don't want you guys to write it. Okay. When you're not sure about a certain spelling, leave it. Okay. Upper left, not a very good set of keyword. So we need to use something which is more related to the actual lecture. So in this case, the next one is bacteria. Now I need to use it into a plural form. Okay. So bacterias instead of bacteria. Otherwise, I would need to use article the. Same thing you could have done over here, humans. Okay. So if I use humans, I do not need to put the. Okay. So that's what I want you guys to remember, that try first to put it in plural. If it cannot be made change into plural, like world cannot be changed into words. Okay. Then over there, you need to use article the. Okay. Now bacterias. Obviously, bacterias can be used, okay, easily. If you're not too sure, then you would just put bacteria. Okay. So over here, I'm going to put the bacteria, relevance of the bacteria, and dolphin. Now another keyword, dolphin. Dolphins can be easily put into plural. So I'm going to put dolphins over here. Make sure you are sure with the spellings. Okay. And dolphins. So that's your second sentence. Let's move on to the next one. Moreover, it caters to the summary of again set of keywords, outer space. Now it cannot be outer spaces. So you'll put the outer space. And then we had forms and structures, and then we had related life on earth. So we will put this as together. Sometimes students do get a good phrase. Okay. You can pick big phrase as well, but you have to always make sure that there is no grammar mistake. If you're unsure about putting a big phrase, it's better to put into smaller phrases. Okay. In this case, we got this entire thing together. So we will pick it up as it is, and related life on earth. Now, again, one important thing, lives on the earth. Okay. Earth is also specific here. Okay. So you have to put article. Now it cannot be earths. Okay. Now let's say you're confused about a phrase. So the easy option is just put two words, such as, let's say, another set of keywords we have life forms. Okay. And earth you can put as a singular, the earth. Okay. So if that's what I've said. If you're confused about putting a phrase, don't worry about it. Put it shorter phrases over there, less need of looking into the grammar portion. Okay. So over here, let me use this one. It is easier for you guys to write follow through, comma, followed by the earth. Okay. So it's going to be the earth. All right. So that's your next sentence. Let's move on to the next one. To conclude, DNA, RNA, we're going to only pick one, DNA. Now it has to be capitalized because it's a right short form. That's what they've said. And we do not know the full form. So we will use as it is. Okay. Let's say if they would have given a full form as well, then we would have not picked short form. We will have prioritized the full form, not the short form. Okay. So DNA, comma, then we have storing, transmitting cells. Okay. Block of life. That's what we already picked. Organisms, chemicals, nitrogen, metabolism. So we're going to pick maybe cells over here because cells looks like an important word. Chemicals, we can put reaction, chemical reaction and chemical reactions. So see, we are putting plural. Otherwise, you have to put articles. Okay. Play a vital role in topic. Now, biology. Again, biology, we're going to put in inverted comma. Okay. So I will just 62 words. Now, 62 words, not a bad amount of words, but what matters the most here is that you have proofread it properly. Okay. There should not be any mistake. Okay. So we're not only going to read it once, we're going to make sure to read it number of times. Okay. So we're going to quickly read it one by one, right? So please walk through with me. Biology was the main topic of the lecture. Initially, the lecture not only emphasizes the importance of humans and the world, but also draws out the relevance of the bacteria and dolphins. Make sure you know the spellings, okay? Moreover, it caters to the summary of the outer space. D is important. It cannot be spaces and life forms, followed by the earth. To conclude, DNA, cells, and chemical reactions play a vital role in biology. Okay, that's your proofreading number one. Let's read it once more from bottom till top. Biology in role, vital, A, play, reactions, chemical, and cells, DNA, conclude, 2. Make sure that there's no double space. How to analyze if it's a double space? You would see a gap over here. Okay, so make sure there's no double space. Make sure there's enough spacing as well. Okay. Then earth, the by followed, comma, forms, life, and space, outer the of summary, the to caters it. Moreover, dolphins and bacteria, the of relevance, the out draws also, but world, the and humans of importance, the emphasizes with S, not with Z. Only not lecture, the initially lecture, the off topic main, the was biology. Again, really important to read it backwards, because when you read from top to bottom, sometimes you get carried away with the flow and sometimes you tend to miss, okay, the common mistakes. Over here, let's submit it. Okay, let's submit it here, guys. Let's read the, sorry, let's look into the scoring. Now we are checking in British because we have used the British template. All right. So as we looked after all the components here, obviously marks will be perfect. Okay, so we got perfect marks in content, we got perfect marks in form, perfect marks in grammar, spellings, and vocabulary. Okay, so this task becomes really easy if you follow all these parameters. Okay, and that's it. You are getting 10 out of 10, not only for the listening, but also for your writing, guys. So it becomes really easy to get a 8 each, a desired score. Okay, because we're not leaving out the marks out there. Okay, any questions? Important thing over here. If you're using nitrogen, hydrogen, oxygen, all the words from the same list, you will not get good marks in the content. We have to use variety of words. We cannot use all the words together. Okay, maybe just pick one from it. All right, but over here we picked. That's why we did not pick molecules, because we picked cells. We did not pick RNA because we picked DNA. Okay, so this is important. You cannot have the keywords which are very similar. Okay, you need to have variety of keywords.
As you guys have seen, this template gives you 10 out of 10 in every single task. So you have to make sure that you practice enough times so that you get hang of it. Make sure all the factors which I've told you in the video, such as your article rules, such as how to take notes, how to take abbreviations, how to use the nouns, you have to take care of all those components in the exam. Otherwise, you will lose the marks. Make sure that you proofread your answer a couple of times before submitting so that you don't lose any marks in your grammar or spelling. Now, if you like this video, please subscribe and share this video with your friends. This will give us motivation to make more videos like this. We try to make more videos like this in the future as well, so that you guys can crack your exam, your PTE exam this year. This is our goal. All the best, guys. I'll be seeing you in the next video. Thank you.